Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize nyinyi watu wa Ikonge. Huyo mwenye amekuja kuongea hiyo maneno, yeye ndiye anajenga reli ama ni mimi? Sasa wewe hata barabara ya kwenda kwako ya bara mujajenga. Unakuja kuongelesha unajua kuongelea reli, wewe unajua mambo ya reli?
President William Samoei Ruto yesterday in Ikonge in Nyamira County unleashed his guns and fires towards the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, calling him a propagandist. This was because of him saying that he is going to bring a railway station in Nyamira County. This is what he said.
Nasikia kuna mtu alilete propaganda hapa kwenu. Ati kusema hakuna ati station hapa Ikonge. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize nyinyi watu wa Ikonge. Huyo mwenye amekuja kuongea hiyo maneno, yeye ndiye anajenga reli ama ni mimi? Sasa wewe hata barabara ya kwenda kwako ya bara mujajenga. Unakuja kuongelesha unajua kuongelea reli, wewe unajua mambo ya reli? Watu wa hapa Ikonge hoye. Anajua maneno ya reli? Wanyamaze hawa watu bwana. Sikizeni watu wa Nyamira. Mimi ndio nimesukuma reli kutoka Naivasha. Na hapa Ikonge, hapa kwenu. Najenga station kubwa ya milioni 300 ambayo itawasaidia kubeba abiria na kubeba mizigo. Nyinyi mujipange. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Mufanye nini? Mujipange. Ile mali yote mnataka ipelekwe Nairobi, mujipange. Mimi nawawekea station hapa. Na yule mtu wa propaganda mwambie aende achome makaa. Hii kazi ya kupanga reli ajui. Ama namna gani bwana? Nyamira hoye! Nyamira hoye!
Well, promises on top of promises. Now, if we check between Rigathi Gachagua and President William Samoei Ruto, whom can you call a propagandist? Because so far, most of the things that Rigathi Gachagua has been bringing in a limelight, he's been vindicated of. President William Samoei Ruto has been a person who has always been promising big things. I'll give this school 20 million shillings. I'll give this school 50 million shillings. I'll construct this road from this point to this point. And remember, even in the Requiem Mass service at Olkalau, John Methu, the senator for Nyandarua, did remind the president, when you visited this place, there are certain roads that you said within 10 months, within 8 months, these roads are going to be completely constructed. Up to date, there is nothing to show of it. Therefore, I ask you, who is watching, between President William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, who is a propagandist? The other day, when he was in Kakamega County, he promised of the Maurironi Summit Road. Up to date, we are yet to see what is happening. And in one of the interviews, while Rigathi Gachagua was being asked about that, we are seeing tractors. He said, we have no actual dates of the commencement of the project or the conclusion of the project. What you are seeing are daily works, the maintenance works. So those are tractors there to just would wink you as Kenyans that some job is taking place, but there is no actual allocation of funds to do those projects. Without too much ado, here is a continuous promise that President William Samoei Ruto, after Nyamira, he went to Kisii County and he promised an addition of 20 million Kenyan shillings towards a certain school for the area. MP, watch this.
Washinda asubuhi na mapema na hakuna kitu mutafanya. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Ati wanatuambia ati tukiwashinda ati watalete fujo Kenya. Ati watalete shida Kenya. Mimi wacha niwaambie nyinyi majamaa ambao hamuna maono, hamuna agenda, hamuna sera, hamuna mpango. tutawashinda asubuhi na mapema, na hakuna kitu mutafanya. You will do nothing. Sijui kama naelewana bwana. Tuko pamoja ama hatuko pamoja? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Niwaulize nyinyi, watu wa hapa Bobaracho, watu wa Itibo, si nyinyi ndio mnachagua viongozi? Si ndio mnachagua MCA? Gavana si mnachagua? Mjumbe si mnamchagua? Na rais mnamchagua? Wakati mnatafuta kiongozi, mnampima na maendeleo ama na sura? Mnampima na maendeleo ama matusi? Mnampima na maendeleo ama vitisho? Si maendeleo ya kila mtu ndio itampatia nafasi? Si mtu ajenge barabara, aunganishe stima, ajenge shule. Mheshimiwa, hiyo shule yako ya Itibo Boys, mimi nitakuongezea milioni 20. Tujenge hiyo shule ipate nafasi ya vijana wengine waso.
Well, promises on top of promises. Now, would we be wrong if we call President William Samoei Ruto a pathological liar? Because at this juncture, the president is showing nothing other than somebody who is bitter and trying to fight for survival. What do I mean by that? He keeps calling the opposition as persons who are lacking agenda, people who do not have a plan. In each and every point, he gets to a rally or talk to his supporters or purported supporters, because as you can see, the crowds in both Nyamira and Kisii County are not organic. This is a well-planned meeting with the capes, branded t-shirts, just to show that how people are being paid to attend presidential events. The president automatically is not a darling of the people. He is forcing himself onto the people. Now, Mr. President is saying, these people are saying that if we win, they will cause chaos. President, that is a propaganda. There is no leader that I have heard up to this moment who has said that if you win the 2027 elections in a free, fair, transparent, and verifiable manner, they will cause chaos. Unless I haven't done my homework, there is no single leader I have heard saying that which you just said. So between them and you, who is a propagandist? Mr. President, you are losing favor before the people. You have lost grip because all you do is rant. You have realized you can fool some people sometimes, but you can fool all the people all the time. So, the little fraction that the president has grasped, he wants to really brainwash them by just saying, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. How many months? 14 or 13 months to the general elections? Almost 1 year and 2 months. You are still promising. Then you will come later and tell us, now, you see, I told you I'll do this project A, B, C, D, but I couldn't do it. Why? I have less time. So kindly add me more time so that I complete those projects. We know those tactics, Mr. President. So the earlier you get privy to this reality, the better. I might look bitter, but all I don't like is somebody coming and peddling propaganda and playing victim. In this case, President William Samoei Ruto. Who is the biggest propagandist than him? He said that Gachagua was actually, doing injustice with the will of his brother, the late Ruto Gachagua, who was the governor for Nyeri. Unfortunately, or fortunately enough, even the family dismissed that the will was interrupted with. Now, you cannot sell that narrative because you cannot go with it to the court of law. There's nothing you can do because even the family members have refuted those propaganda which you are the proprietor of it. So, Mr. President, it is just good if you would work for the people. And if you can't, then through the democratic processes on 27th August, we shall show you the way. Tuko Kadi. What's your take? Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from my YouTube channel, consider subscribing so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Dab Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.